Welcome back to the 11th episode of a nostalgia playthrough of Close Combat 3, the Russian Front. And this time around, we are going in on this map. And let's a good chance of a lot of tanks here on the enemy side. Can we get another 88? And we can indeed get one. So we're going to rename this to the 3rd 88. And yeah, we got 3 38s, 88s, I mean. And ooh. Panzer IV F2 command vehicle. L46 cannon. I think we'll take that. Can we refit these? No. These have L24. So basically it's the same caliber as our Panzer IVs, but it's almost twice as long. Meaning it's going to have a lot more penetrational capabilities against enemy tanks. So this is our main anti-tank tank for now, I'd say. There's a heavy machine gun we can upgrade this to. And the only difference between an MG42 and a Schweres MG42, which is like a large or heavy MG42, is the fact that this is mounted on like a separate tripod, I believe. Like a more durable reinforced tripod, which gives it some like range benefits or whatnot, but it's not a big deal. We'll get it though. Why not? Why not? First MG team. We're gonna rename them back to that, and then it's refitting the Mongoloids up next on the agenda here. And what's the difference between these two now? Doesn't really look like much. One's just much more expensive than the other. Have some of these Heft Håladung. Håladung? I don't know. But it's basically a magnetic mine or something you attach to a tank and then it explodes after a while. So okay, they have some close-up anti-tank. Sure, we'll get that. Why not? And I don't know, maybe we can get a second line infantry, just use the rest of our requisition points, and then we can move in. And here we are. So, I believe the Russians might have quite a tremendous amount of tanks on this one. They tend to, anyway. But, what I'm gonna do is just put the 88s up on this hill here and go for a little bit of a gamble and hopefully be able to take on any tanks the enemy might have right away. And we'll put, let's say, the machine gun team over here on defend mode. We've got the Mark IV F2. Where exactly? There's so much in this corner I can't see it behind the map. Alright, the Mark IV F2. We'll have this also kind of facing out, ready to take on enemy tanks that it might see. Don't want it to be exposed to too much though, so like I guess it kind of is. Whatever, it's fine. Panzer IVs are not necessarily going to be able to take on the enemy tanks. We're just going to hide them behind the hill here and have them able to pop out wherever needed, if ever needed. I'll put the infantry half team together with the machine gun team over here, I'd say. Oh, and I forgot to give the Mongoloids their true name. Put them on the hill though, just to have a little bit of support for the 88s, and let's go. Straight off the bat I'm seeing anti-tank gun here, that needs to go. Good, I see T-34. Oh, it's hidden behind a tiny little tree or something. Really, it's like... it's concealed. The Panzer IV can shoot it. Come on. Ooh, Panzer IV's taking hits. Need to do some return fire. SP, I'm not sure what that kind of ammo is. Is it some steel penetration? I don't know. Okay, it's at least withstanding the T-34 shots so far, but it is not actually doing much to the T-34, so if we could take our maximum experience and morale and put that to good use, huh? Okay, we're kind of... okay, we damaged the T-34, one crew member's down. There's a lot of shots going out there. We really just kind of need to move in our tanks, I think. We're just kind of wasting a little bit of time here. Can we get that T-34 though? We got a new, strong, upgraded gun. He's switching between AP and SP. And there comes some infantry. Could be risky to move into tanks at the moment, but I'm just gonna go for it. We need to get in the face of some of this infantry that I'm seeing, so... Finally, we knocked it out. Unfortunately, our Panzer IV was immobilized as well. But we are now moving in, and we are giving the enemy a little bit of hell. We've taken at least one casualty. Yeah, one casualty that I'm aware of, and one guy's been injured so far. Let's hope it kind of stays on the low numbers like that, so to say. I just move these in and keep doing a number to the enemy infantry here. Right. There we are. Looks like an MG team. So that kind of leaves the question, why is my machine gun team not shooting at the enemy at all? And there still might be more enemy tanks as well, so... I think I saw something glitched there. There might be something in here. I feel like there should be something in there regardless. Panzer 4D. Anti-tank team attack. From where? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, that means the machine gun team is wiped out, and we're just gonna keep pushing on. And I'm not sure what that anti-tank team is supposed to be. But I mean, we're pushing through here, we're wrecking them, tearing them a new one, and all those good things. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're crushing some of the teams. I guess we just keep pushing on. I don't want to go too close to the St. Sophia's. We're just leaving this Panzer IV on defend mode here. It should be fine. It's sufficiently far away from the buildings that they shouldn't really be problematical for them. I don't really want to move in my infantry. I feel like if I do, there's a good chance they can just get wrecked. We could move in the infantry half team here. Oh, hello. Oh. Let's say T-34. That needs to be dealt with. I guess not. Okay, so... just gonna wait for this music to end, as it is quite loud. And there you go. So, we killed 13, wounded 11, took 1 prisoner, destroyed 1 tank and 1 gun. We now know that they do have a T-34 flame tank, which is something to keep in the back of your mind, because it is, well, if they get that close to one of your tanks, it's whoosh, and then you don't have a tank anymore. It's just something to be aware of. We lost 2 guys, 2 infantry. I'm assuming it might be... okay, we lost 1 guy in the Mongoloids, which is now just called light infantry, because I forgot to rename them. And we lost the assisting leader in the 2nd 88, which actually is the leader, because there is no actual leader. Yeah, they all have assistant leaders, not actual leaders. Let's check the kill counter. I guess the tanks did most of the work. Now, it doesn't really matter. We did pretty okay. Let's see how we're doing overall in the campaign so far, actually. Yeah, the kill-death ratio's okay. It could have been a lot. We could have lost a lot less people if it wasn't for the simple fact a couple of episodes ago, where the now infamous Mongoloids lost patience and decided, you know what, we're an infantry squad, we can definitely charge 2 KV-1s with a T-34 on the side, yeah, no problem, and they just decided to go for that. So we lost a lot of guys there, because, I don't know, if you don't have Never Act on Initiative turned on, your dudes will do some stupid stuff from time to time, and yeah, it isn't exactly ideal. Okay, I'm clicking a little bit all over the place. It seems like we have 1 map left here. Or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, whatever. Thank you for watching. If you did like the episode, I hope you would consider leaving a like on it, maybe even subscribing if you want to see more of my stuff in the future. Regardless, you can catch me in the next one. So, have a good one.